on the SEC network, Bill Goldberg was on, and he was asked about his recent appearance at Bad Blood and what is going to be next for Bill Goldberg.
We saw you, Bill, go back and forth at a WWE event last month in Atlanta. Any chance of a last match?
I wanted to be there with my family and relax and have a good time. But you know what? Here's the deal. And here's the news of the day. The news of the day is, per 3 executives, Nick Khan, Chris Legento, and Paul Levesque, in 2025, Goldberg's having his retirement.
Let's go!
So I think we know who the subject or the victim, probably the front runner right now. We know who it is.
Victim,
100%. But 2025, Goldberg makes his return retirement match.
Can't wait,
bro.
Yeah, I got a couple months to get ready. No date, no time. So we'll see.
Stay tuned.
So there you have Bill Goldberg citing 3 sources. Very, very strong reporting from Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg's retirement presented by Nick Khan, Chris Legento, and Paul Levesque, as he mentioned there. So yeah, you cannot obviously see the visual there, but they had highlights of him getting involved with Gunther, who I guess is alluded to as that retirement opponent, and you can add him to the list of retirees in 2025/26 is going to be the years of the retirement, with the farewell to Cena, the farewell to Tanahashi, and we'll squeeze Meiko Satomura, and then Goldberg is going to do a farewell match on top of it.
Yeah. Now, does this mean that it'll only just be that one Gunther match that'll be on his agenda for the year?
Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know if you would want to just throw him into one match if you could get more than one out of him, but certainly seems like it is building towards that. And they are eyeing 2025, so that would seem that anything like a Saturday night's main event would probably be. Well, again, it does sound as though they're building up to one big match, but the one thing with Goldberg is that when he does these matches, like, he really does go all in on the training, and it's like he is vocalized like it's a lot on him to get prepared for these matches, and it's a lot harder to play Bill Goldberg at 60 than it was at 35.
Certainly, yeah. But given, I think, the character, given I think what we've seen of him even recently, I think he could pull it off. I mean, really, he just needs a good 5-minute sprint, doesn't he? And that's kind of all we are looking for out of a Bill Goldberg retirement match. We want to just see him do the big entrance from the back, come out full of intensity, maybe a bit of blood on his forehead after knocking himself out on the locker backstage, spear, jackhammer, growls. That's kind of all I want to see, So, I hope he could pull that off.
Yeah, let's not age him too much. He turns 58 in December, so not.
So what are you saying? He's just getting started?
Could be. I mean, maybe he could have seen 60 if he wanted to push it, but yeah, that was added there. So I mean, the other factor is just a lot of these irons in the fire that WWE has for its 2025. And I don't think a Goldberg retirement match is insignificant either, especially if you're looking I don't even know if a WrestleMania necessarily needs that, but one of these other shows that becomes a big focus, especially if you could do it in somewhere like in Atlanta or somewhere of significance. That
I could see it being a Saudi show.
It could very well.
He's kind of had much of his Saudi career, post whatever you want to call these few years in Saudi Arabia. So
yeah. And I mean, the timing of announcing this today as well that they had. I mean, that could very well be something that they do next year.
If you like this video, consider joining our Patreon, the Post Wrestling Cafe. Multiple bonus podcasts every week, ad-free shows, and access to our full archive. Otherwise, a like and subscribe is much appreciated. Thank you for watching.